They wasn't rejecting Samuel, they were rejecting God when they were asking for, a king or whatnot, because God hadn't provided one yet, and he knew that David was going to be the next one over them. That's who he ideally had. But then Saul is the one that came before David or whatever. And so when he says that this king is going to be doing this, that, and the third to you, that was Saul was the king that he was talking about, that was going to be doing all these things, and acting of a certain kind of way, towards them and everything. But, and so again, it's not that, they were, and because Samuel was feeling some kind of way. And so it's not that, they were rejecting Saul and the things that he was saying, but they were actually rejecting God. And God told Samuel that don't be upset, don't feel away. You know what I mean? They're not rejecting you, they're rejecting me. And so even in our walk with the Lord today, when we come across, other people who don't know the Lord, and, we try to bring them to the Lord and try to talk to them, about Jesus and everything like that. If they don't want to receive it, it tells us in scriptures, shake the dust off your sandals and keep on going. Like, you don't have to, feel a certain kind of way. If people don't want to receive the gospel and the good news or whatever, it's over 8 billion people in the world. Okay. Keep it pushing or whatever. And so, like, that person that rejects you will later on have to deal with the consequence of that later on during judgment time, if they don't, um, give their life to the Lord, you know what I mean, or come to the Lord. And so, again, don't feel a certain kind of way when, people act a certain kind of way towards you when you try to share it with them, or and they don't want to receive it. Don't push the issue, don't press the issue or whatever. Just understand that they're not rejecting you, they're rejecting the Lord.